We all want to belong. We all want to be heard. We all want to be free. Want to feel safe. Kept far from the hurt. We all want to belong. Be a part of this fun. We all want to be free. Want to feel safe. Kept far from the dark. All we want is love.
Somebody's gotta say it. That's why LH Music and the Time Factor crew are inside your radio set. That's why the real conservative lives here. This is the LH Music Time Factor Radio Show. Happy Halloween from Jacksonville, Florida. It's me, LH Music, and the Time Factor crew. This is the LH Music Time Factor Radio Show. We're not at the campus at UNO. We'll be back on next weekend.
None of us.
No, well, come on, look at me.
Mark, does he have a torch?
Yes, yes, he has a talk radio show. You guys.
How about we see that we have,
Natasha dressed up
in Native
American.
Were you
Pocahontas or what?
Elizabeth Warren. Okay.
Elizabeth Warren.
So happy
Halloween.
We have Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe, third hour today.
Edgar
Allan Poe. Situations that started with kids. Years ago, we've been doing for I don't know how many years.
But
It's the late 40s. Late 40s now.
Late 40s. What?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
was it definitely after World War II? I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it gets on my nerves.
Go with that. Into it.
So,
Anyways,
Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe with the
four
four short stories. Edgar Allan Poe produced the radio.
It used
to be done
back in the
40s.
when we were
First
on the air,
straight.
and then we also have
Well,
more on
my
trivia.
trivia.
We're playing who?
Play who?
Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I am
Baltimore and
predicting
Pittsburgh.
a winner.
I want a winner.
Now I'm gonna keep the winner around.
Get a
here,
winner.
Okay.
and
keep it up.
Then I will say
I'm gonna say it
afterwards.
afterwards.
More on trivia.
More
and
trivia.
we'll
Compare
and
and see. I was right. Okay.
Also,
Also,
starting tonight, one of my favorite people,
start today.
and I'm not saying that just because he's on.
He's
I'm
on
saying it because he's
because
on
it's right now.
Brad Meltzer.
Brad Meltzer
is
is our.
He is a guy
who loves history as much as I do. A new show on tonight
on the History Channel.
History Channel.
And
And it begins at 10 o'clock.
So
it's probably sounds like it's a little sloppy.
10 o'clock, usually on a Friday night. You know,
Yeah.
people are a little drunk.
Don't say that, Roger.
So you might as well watch
Oh
that.
God.
It's called Lost History.
Yeah. Lost history.
No, you know what? I've not seen this show yet. I cannot wait. I will be watching it tonight because this is exactly.
Oh
my
yeah.
kind of
I hope you're
show.
happy.
Things that have been
Things
lost,
that we lost in history.
They're going and trying
They're trying to find.
And when Brad is with us now. Hi, Brad.
Hey, Brad. How are you?
You know what I would appreciate is if you can say in the time slot that brought us Falcon Crest and Quincy.
What you say?
Yes.
Wow.
'Cause
Wow.
that's,
Yeah,
now
and
it's
those are the two.
Those are the two.
Those are the two.
Those are two.
You
You
would
would
say
say
like LA Law.
LA Law.
No.
You would go
You
right.
go
to
right
Falcon
from
Crest.
Falcon Crest.
LA Law was in that time slot.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good show. We also have Miami Vice in this one, but yeah, no, we're proud. Tonight is our big night, and we are excited to find some lost history.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you.
I have to tell you this,
Brad.
Brad,
I've wanted to work with you
I
forever.
want to work forever.
If I could ever afford to hire you at the Blaze, but you're in so many
with so many
contracts.
contracts.
Listen, I told him you got to talk to your guy. I told him I gave him an idea. I said it's something we want to do, so he knows.
My guy hasn't told me anything.
You haven't told. You didn't tell me everything.
He's keeping it for himself, and he's running a new company.
I don't look. You cannot keep it keep
Okay,
a
so
secret.
Brad,
So
tell me a
Brad,
little bit
tell me
about
about
the
the
show.
show.
What are you
We
gonna
got to try to find tonight.
How's this show work?
How's the show work?
So the show works like this. The famous flag that the firefighters raised on 9/11 Ground Zero, that flag, Glenn, is now missing. The Wright brothers' patent for the original airplane is gone. Even James Bond's famous Aston Martin from Goldfinger is stolen. And as you know it's better than just about anybody, history disappears on us every day. And what we do is we tell you the story of the item. We tell you where it was last seen. We show you who the suspects are when we have them. And the most important part of the show is at the end when I say America, we need your help. You go to history.com, you file a tip. If your tip leads to us getting it back, we'll give you a $10,000 reward.
Well, wait a minute. Hang on. Just a
Wait, stop.
Wait a minute.
Stop.
If you're bringing
Back the
flag
from
Ground
Ground Zero.
Worth a lot more than $10,000.
Well, I'm not
You really
selling it. I can't
You
do
really
it
can't.
myself. We're going to give it to a musician. Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
actually, James Bond's car is worth $5 million. We're going to pay $10,000 to get a $5 million car.
Fine.
That's the deal.
Okay, so do
Okay,
you
so you
think
think that most of these things, I can't imagine. The flag is significant. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed. You just purchased That's set in that man's collection until it just went up for auction.
It was
It was $400,000.
How
Listen,
much?
that's
How much?
exactly why we're doing the show. I mean, we
Right.
we're
Right.
always aligned on this stuff. When we asked the National Archives how they get things back, they told me this story. They said when JFK's secretary died, when she passed away, her family went up into the attic and they found one of these old tracking maps that JFK, I think, was from the Bay of Pigs. And they said that's how it always comes back, Brad. If someone passes away and a family member goes there, they don't even realize the amazing things they have up there. So if you just tell the story to people, you're going to find things. So the 9/11 flag, listen,
Wait a minute.
That was
not.
That wasn't
There was a loss. There was somebody actually
had to
had to have taken that
and held that.
and held that.
That one we know is taken. But of course, listen, if you know that you're JFK's secretary, you know you're going to have some good stuff in the attic. The average person, though, has things in ways you never realize. I had someone who already wrote to me, and they had this amazing letter that came back that one of their grandfathers worked on the bomb for Hiroshima. And he gave me the letter. He's like, listen, my grandfather died. I was going through stuff. You need to read this. And it was incredible what he had. It was a first-hand account of dropping the bomb in terms of setting up the bomb and putting it on the plane. And this guy just had it in his attic and just gave it to me because he knew we were starting to look for stuff.
My Lord.
The original, the stories themselves are incredible. Like the 9/11 flag, we all know the story.
Yeah, but we don't know the story.
We didn't know the story about the hell it disappeared. Tell me the story. Who we think might happen. What happened to it?
Yeah, no, let's talk about that. So the flag famously gets raised by three firefighters. It becomes famous. It inspires the nation. And City Hall gets so inspired, they say, give us the flag. We want to use it at Yankee Stadium. Rudy Giuliani signs it. Governor Pataki signs it. They raise it at Yankee Stadium. And the Navy says, we want for our troops to salute it in World War over going to Afghanistan. So all these troops salute it. And this Greek couple comes forward, and they say, that's our flag. And they say it came from the back of our yacht down by Ground Zero, and that's where they pulled the flag from. And that's what the firefighters agree on. The Greek couple doesn't want it for themselves. They're actually a kind, great couple. They say, we want to put it in a museum. So they bring back the flag to identify it. They unfurl it at a charity event. And the Greek couple's mouth drops open, and they say, wait a minute, our flag was a 3x5 flag. This flag's signed by Giuliani. This flag's not our flag. And then the firefighters come forward, and they say, you know what? This isn't the flag we raised. We raised the 3x5 flag. This is a massive flag. And you know what that means? It means that original flag, that flag that went up to Afghanistan, that flag that went up at Yankee Stadium is the wrong flag. And when it comes to who took it,
Oh my
some
goodness.
say that someone kept it for themselves. Others say that it was put on. It could have been put on the body of someone who died at Ground Zero. That may be sitting in a morgue right now, and no one even realizes. And in fact, I was in a green room tonight. I saw Rudy Giuliani in the green room, And I asked him about it. He said, "You got the story right. That's the story. No one knows." And just to tell it, if someone did take down, one of the things we were able to identify for suspects is at 10:30 on 9/11. When you look at the timeline, there was a police officer walking ground zero, and what he did is he was just videotaping. And if you look in the background of the video, you'll see it on the pilot episode tonight at 10 o'clock. You'll see that the famous flagpole that we all know is empty. So now we have a timeline for the crime, and we know by 10:30 that night on September 11, 2001, that flag is officially gone. And it's amazing. It's the beginning of this amazing story for us to try and track it down.
You have the greatest job.
You had the greatest job ever.
It's
Like
like
10 p.m. Eastern on H2.
Now, what about this? I'm really fascinated by the story of the original moon landing footage with Neil Armstrong. I didn't realize that was missing. How long has that been
Yeah,
going?
the original footage is gone. The even better story that I love is the moon rocks that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin famously, when they go to the moon, the Apollo mission, they bring back tons of moon rocks to be studied by universities and scientists. And the moon rocks themselves get stolen by from a NASA vault. And you know why they get stolen? This is incredible.
Yeah, because it's a movie set.
Because
it was a movie set.
Girl.
Oh,
What'd you
gosh.
say?
He wants
What
to
you
impress
said?
a girl, and he says, and I'll tell you, Glenn, when I was in 1980s, I wore a white suit and a purple tie to my junior prom to impress a girl. Like, you steal millions of dollars in moon rocks, you win.
Oh, my God. Who stole these moon rocks?
So the moon rocks, what we do on each episode of Lost History is we tell two stories of missing items, so you can see ones that we want to get back. And we tell one story of a stolen item that actually was already gotten back. And in this one, we've identified the guy. You'll see who he is. You'll see why he did it, and you'll see how he got caught. And one of the things we did is we hired the former lead investigator for the FBI who does historic and artifact theft thievery. And basically, we brought him on our team. He's the one who answers our tip line. And they set a sting operation for the guy. You'll see exactly how they caught him, exactly how they brought him in, and exactly how they got this Lost History back.
Okay, so wait a minute. You guys
Wait a minute.
were
You guys
responsible for bringing that back?
Bringing it back?
No.
So wait.
This is actually
Okay.
a story that happened a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So lucky, but the
Oh, yeah, I
guy
see.
who helped bring him back, we actually hired for our team. So when we get tips now, we can go out and investigate it. We got the FBI guy to do it for us.
Can you tell us where they were? Can you tell us the entire plot of each one of your episodes, please?
They caught him in a diner in Orlando, which is proof that my home state of Florida, every crazy story goes somehow through Florida. If you have
No, that's true. That is true.
don't come to Florida.
You know what it is?
You know what it is?
Honestly,
Honestly, it's circus people.
Carnies?
Yes.
No, back in the...
Back in the... It's the circus
One of
people.
my favorite ones, and again, we know our love for this subject, is we do JFK's brain. Now, let me say that again slowly. JFK's
Oh, my God.
brain is missing. And when JFK, I never knew this part. Even when you and I talked about it when we met down at the Grass Hill, I never knew this story back then. But when JFK was killed, his body, of course, went to Arlington National Cemetery. His brain, true, was kept separate. They never did forensic testing on it. They could have found, potentially how many bullets were, the trajectories of bullets, no forensic testing. And the brain was later put in a metal canister. And at one point in time, you think the government is having problems now? There was a point in time where someone in the government was carrying a metal canister with JFK's brain in it. And
Oh, my
eventually,
God.
now, the suspect in this case is not some grand conspiracy. The number one suspect they believe to be is actually a family member. I won't tell you who it is. When you see, you won't believe it. But it's a family member. And you know what? It's one of those things where if you tell me my parents died in the past couple of years, you tell me that someone was taking a body part of theirs and potentially going to use it, sell it, put it out in the public, I do everything in my power.
No, I believe you.
I believe you.
So wait a minute. Hang on just a second. What do you mean somebody was... What do you mean somebody...
You're going to see the story.
What do you mean somebody was carrying a bucket with his brain? I mean...
That's how they transported it. What happened was it was in the
How
government.
they transport it for
the
what?
government They had it under their lock and key. And you'll see this on a particular day, these two people meet and exchange the key. And I don't want to ruin it for you because it really will ruin the ending. But they exchange the key, and suddenly the brain goes missing. And basically, one of them took it. They think they walked away with it. And listen, I don't think at this point anyone is going to call our tip line on history and say they're going to bring back the brain. The brain to me is long gone, but you better believe I want to know the story of who took it and when they took it and exactly why. So we have our series. You'll see the series on it. I do think it's a family member of the Kennedy family. We know exactly which one I think it is.
Okay. Why?
Again, it's just nobody knows about because we don't. No one wants to publicize that these things go missing.
Gotta be Teddy.
Gotta be Teddy.
Gotta be
Teddy.
My money's on RFK.
Oh yeah.
Why was his brain taken out of his head in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Same reason yours was.
I someone say, you know what? I got an idea.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's out of a 1950s movie. I can make a movie. You can make a movie right now together called I Stole JFK's Brain with 1950s Scream-O-Vision, and it would be perfectly in tune with the 1950s movie.
Oh my goodness. This is so absurd of me. Well, I don't think he doesn't know about Teddy Roosevelt. Oh Lord have mercy upon us. Oh my goodness.
It's a great pickup line.
All right, Brad. It's always great to have you with us on the program. Brad Metzer's Lost History.
Tonight, 10 p.m.
Every Friday night, Eastern, H2. He also is the author of several books. And the latest item of Einstein and Rosa Parks there with the kids. And next thing is series in Lucille Ball, is it not?
Yeah, we're doing Jackie Robinson in January and then Lucille Ball in June. And you know that my goal with these books is I was tired of my own kids looking at reality TV show stars and loudmouth athletes and thinking that's a hero. So we did I Am Albert Einstein just came out a couple weeks ago, and we get to show American families here's what a real hero is. Here's Rosa Parks. Here's Abraham Lincoln. And you can build a library of real heroes for your kids and your grandkids and your nieces and nephews. And that's what all I Am Albert Einstein and all those things are really about.
Brad, it's always good to have you on the radio. Show you in my apartment. I know it's a whole bunch of mess. You know. Thanks a lot, Brad. Appreciate it. I don't think so. It's being cute. Oh boy.